Colbert has no talent. I mean, I could take anybody here. I could go outside on the beautiful streets and pick a couple of people that do just as well or better. They get higher ratings than he did. He's got no talent. Fallon has no talent. Kimmel has no talent. They're next. They're going to be going. I hear they're going to be going.
And you were, spinning platters and making with the banter.
Yeah.
Did you ever think the president of the United States would be celebrating your unemployment?
I mean, that son of a bitch, is... Yeah, no, I never imagined that we'd ever have a president like this, and I hope we don't ever have another president like this again. I never even imagined there would ever be a situation in which the president of our country was celebrating hundreds of Americans losing their jobs. With somebody who took pleasure in that. That, to me, is the absolute opposite of what a leader of this country is supposed to be.
That's the so-called emergency. Everything seems fine, not a real problem. It felt more like an unwanted campaign ad. And Colbert picked up on something really strange in Trump's behavior.
Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that years from now, I think we'll all remember where we were when we did not watch Donald Trump's speech last night. Yesterday, old man Baloney Hands somehow convinced every network to preempt their primetime programming to air a presidential address from the White House.
Trump interrupted every TV show for what he called an emergency address. But what was the emergency?
So what was the big national emergency this time? Tell us, Mr. President.
Good evening, America. 11 months ago, I inherited a mess, and I'm fixing it.
And it's gonna be great.
Colbert openly, publicly suggested the president seemed under the influence during that speech.
Sir, based on the speed of that delivery, I think you're gonna be coming down real fast. Because whatever he's on, I'd like some. Daddy wants speech candy.
I'm sorry. What did he do? He put his name on the Kennedy Memorial, honoring a president who died.
To make everyone forget how bad last night was, he did something worse today. Just before taping, we learned that Trump's hand-picked Kennedy Center board voted.
That's what his doctors say. Harsh. Colbert even raised doubts about whether Trump is truly still alive.
The official name is now the Donald J. Trump and the John F. Kennedy Memorial Center for the Performing Arts. He can't have his name on a memorial? He's alive, or so his doctors claim.
Colbert went all out, saying Trump has a bigger flaw than the Liberty Bell. That wasn't just a joke. It felt like a brutal takedown on live television.
So, buckle up, America. Before this is over, he's going to rub his balls on everything. I mean, he's just he's just going to, why not just replace the Liberty Bell with Trump? I mean, he's got a big...
Kimmel joked Trump's speech felt so long and uncomfortable it could pass for a James Cameron movie. Then, he kept going, calling out devoted MAGA supporters who were having a tough time.
Went out to talk about the economy. It was a long speech. He hasn't been out in a while. If he had talked for 3 more minutes, it would have legally been classified an Avatar movie. That's how long he went on.
Here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. I got indicted. Donald Trump married his sister. I married my sister. Donald Trump lied. Close the freaking border. Every rally I had, I don't know how they do it. Sure, these people go to jail. Jail. Oh my God, this is terrible.
A man living in a luxury tower told struggling families to cut costs by buying fewer pencils. It sounds unbelievable, but Kimmel checked the facts and called it out.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking all of this nonsense is just to change the subject, because legally, the DOJ must release the Epstein files by tomorrow.
Here's what Colbert thinks. Trump is acting strangely because he's nervous about the Epstein files coming out. And that's not even the most surprising part of it.
The DOJ specifically has to release searchable and downloadable copies. And here's the kicker. The law says records can't be withheld, delayed, or redacted due to concerns about embarrassment, reputational harm, or political sensitivity.
Translation: he cannot hide files because they are embarrassing. They will be released anyway. He is acting strange, renaming buildings and interrupting television shows, clearly spiraling out of control now.
On Friday, Donald Trump posted, "I absolutely love that Colbert got fired. His talent was even less than his ratings." How dare you, sir? Would an untalented man be able to compose the following satirical witticism? Go f yourself.
As far as this who has more talent thing goes, it seems like he's challenging me to a contest, which, if so, I'm open to it. Let's do it. Let's have a talent competition.
Translation: he cannot hide files because they are embarrassing. They will be released anyway. He is acting strange, renaming buildings and interrupting television shows, clearly spiraling out of control now.
I'll come out, I'll tell a few jokes, I'll draw something, I'll play my clarinet, he can play golf, spank a porn star, and ruin a country.
That's Trump's whole resume in 8 words. The crowd burst out laughing. It felt like a real documentary recap.
The man can sing. The man can act.
Excuse me, where's the lobby?
Down the hall and to the left.
Thanks.
He can dance. He does impressions.
Yeah!
He is athletic.
Oh, shake it.
And he's not only an amazing artist, he also is an incredible poet, too. So much talent.
That's Trump's whole resume in 8 words. The crowd burst out laughing. It felt like a real documentary recap.
To make sure we have absolutely the best people, and then they make a gift to the United States of $1 million. So finally, instead of coming in for free, just getting online and coming for free, now these people make a gift to the United States of America of $1 million. So you know these are the best people coming in.
That's right, that's right. The best people are the rich people. It's what Jesus always said. It's in the Bible. He says it's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle if you pay the needle $1 million.
That isn't immigration reform. It sounds like a criminal's plan.
Yesterday, Trump unveiled his new plan for immigration, the Get Into America Express card, the Trump Gold Card with, why is the eagle on his lap? Are we to believe that it's his pet? This is a card that will allow wealthy foreigners to live here. For $1 million, you get legal visitor status, you get a pathway to citizenship, and a presidential pardon for one major crime of your choosing.
That's not immigration reform, that's a criminal's wish list.
Trump, he thinks citizenship is something you could sell, like a condo or a steak or Eric when he was a baby.
Kimmel joked that Trump would even sell his own son. It's dark but funny, and honestly, many people wouldn't even be surprised by something like that happening.
He told the MAGA faithful who are having trouble making ends meet that their kids don't need so many dolls or pencils. He said you only need a couple of dolls and 1 or 2 pencils. The guy who bedazzled this room in gold thinks your child has too many pencils at school.
Kimmel wrapped it up neatly, commenting on Trump's reaction to job losses and how he appeared to celebrate them. And that's the truth. A real leader does not celebrate Americans losing jobs. A real leader would not sell citizenship for $1 million. A real leader would not panic over Epstein files. Trump attacked, and Kimmel and Colbert responded strongly. The internet picked a side. Share your favorite line in comments and hit like if comedy won.
Today Now.